want to go to Scotland and England parks, this is England, this is Scotland, get your vests on, please. 9 minutes. Or just ignore me, that's cool, whatever.
5 minutes, close,
You're shit. That's fine. Just take your jacket off though. Mantis, Murray, got a silver here, put your shirts on, please.
The press conference you're running predominantly off of that camera?
Yes, yeah.
So they're all going to be facing towards this?
Yeah, so they'll probably all be facing this camera and speaking to the mic.
Doing a bit here if that was alright.
That's fine, aye, just if you want to grab a
Are they going to do their walk?
No, yeah. It's
Entrance?
just, just the entrance. That's fine. Perfect. Alright, guys, English guys, we want to put you there.
Fill your front row up and go around. Good presser. Lads, fill your front row up, please. Good presser.
Guys, if you just want to move my stuff, Amanda, sorry, could you move my bag in back there, because the guys are trying to sit there, so I'm just sorry, thank you. Just trying to get the bag so the guys will be.
What? Check, 1 2 1 2. Check, 1 2 1 2. Check.
Where is it?
Michael. Terrible.
You could have started that burn section. Man, let's talk about it. Has anyone ever seen that meme where it says kids are up to and it's that thing that's fucking comes up like this? It's white. The sabotage, man. I see I'm itching to do that. How long left on it? I'll just do a visual check. Not on the box. A couple of minutes, boys. You have to wait for the audience to come.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm going to wing this match order, guys.
Why can you not find it?
Yeah, no, not before the ball. I'll wing it.
Jay, you've got match order. You can put it as somebody else.
Fucking hell. Top guy, yeah?
I got that fucking phone as well.
There you go.
Everyone's fucked soon. Oh, well, you know what's coming, James. That won't go off, no. Will it not go off?
You want me to send you?
No, because my phone will go off. It goes dark. Just turn it on where it never goes off. You know what's coming. And you'll be careful. You'll be getting sawed as well. I'm starting with Enrique first. Starting with Enrique. Yeah, with Italian jaws run off. Then French. I am, yeah. Me and Tom Mitchell on left. He beat me. Is that you, Kieran? I can't do that. Yeah, give him the mic. Ole?
I missed the trick. I missed the trick, man.
Have you got name? Show the move.
There you go. The last 10 minutes before going off, alright?
Sweet.
Just move it.
Get ready, Sean. Murray, get ready. Get ready. Right, go to where your camera. Have some quiet red eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the press conference of Armgods Scotland, the first and only one that's happened here so far, and we are very, very proud to be here on such a special day, March 14th. And my gosh, I can look around and see Team Scotland. I mean, Datchy's looking incredible in his pink riding hat, and we've got King Cockerel over there, Brian. The guys are in town. It's immense, mate. Honestly, it's absolutely immense. Scotland are looking healthy, man, all looking big, strong, and ready to turn over the English invaders. I mean, many, many years ago when Paulie Longshanks' great-great-grandfather travelled over and dry-bummed a few Scots. Whoa! They repelled us, but can they do it again? Because this time I'm bringing people like the Brick Wall, Jake Sterling, and Rob Heaven are in the mix. But first of all, ladies and gentlemen, let me invite your first big match, and it's the Highlander match. It comes under the name the Highlander for one reason, because there can only be one, and this is a Commonwealth Championship bout on both arms. Mr. Sean Patterson, Mr. Murray Whitehead, please come to the table. This is a match, guys. I'm going to let you hold that one, Sean. This is a match that I am super excited to see. I think everybody in the room is. Murray's making massive waves. He is world number 3 at EFA. He's the Commonwealth champion on the right arm. He shocked the world, giving Tom Holland the world of shit at Nationals. But then we have a guy who's been sleeping just for a couple of years. But every time he comes out, he rolls the wrist of Mr. David Bradford. I mean, this guy's a beast, former multiple-time British champion and Commonwealth champion on the left arm. Sean, are you ready for this new stud to come and challenge the old Fod?
I think so. I've watched a few of his videos. He looks well-rounded, looks strong. So, and I've never even gripped up with him once, so don't know where it's going to go. Just need to wait until you say go.
Well, when we look at you and we both stood here, you both have one thing in common. You both got big, long chimpanzee arms and massive hands. And I'll tell you now, mate, you're both made for arm wrestling. I've travelled all over the world with you, Sean. We go back a long way. And when people ask me, so how do you think he's going to get on with Murray? Murray's my teammate. I've been coaching Murray for a few years. And I don't bet him. I don't bet against him a lot. But I went with you on this one, and maybe I shouldn't have done because he's been giving me a death stare for the last 3 days. But is your experience going to be a factor in this?
I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know, mate.
I'm seeing a death stare, Sean. I know what you like. You're a no-showed man. Vicious, mean and nasty, cool and calculated. Tell us in Sean Patterson, there can only be one Sean, the Highlander. Someone's head's got to go. Is his head going for the role?
Yes.
Oh, that's what we like to see. Murrith, the quiet man, throbbing hood, the quiet man of the arm scene, just seems to get better and better and better. But you're worried about this match. We spoke in training. You said to me, Paul, have I bitten off more than I can chew? And I said, Murray, that's up to you. So tell me, how do you beat him?
I think I can top him. I think it'll be a close match. Obviously, I've seen, he's been a very high level since before I started. I know he's got a very dangerous sort of wrist curl and that sort of dragging hook. And he can put in a lot of different positions as well. So, yeah, it's a very dangerous opponent. But I'm feeling good. I think I can get the win.
And you've seen Sean pulling quite a lot. What worries you most?
Probably the strength of his hand, I think. Probably that wrist curl that gets him in those positions. So if he can get me out of position with that, that's probably the main concern going into this. Yeah.
You touched on it about stamina. You thought that he doesn't have the stamina that you've got. I mean, is that something that you're going to look at with it being a best of 7?
Potentially. Depends a little bit how the first few rounds go, I suppose, and what positions we end up in as to who will burn out. Because I wouldn't say he's got bad stamina, so we'll see.
Well, this is going to be seen on the left and the right arm. Gentlemen, this is going to be the belt, or one of the 2 belts that you both got that you're going to fight for. Who do you think at home in the comments? Because Mr. Sean Patterson, Mr. Murray Whitehead, Jake hands, gentlemen. Take care. Thank you, guys. Well, I've waited a long time to call this man to the table. Long-time training partner, very, very long-time training partner. Almost 30 years. I mean, he looks 76, not 36, but sat in a pub back holding Lee. We went in and I saw this little boy sat on a chair and he's like, Iron Paul. And I'm like, who's this? I thought he was a kid fan. He's a kid fan, but he's actually older than me. But he went around the world. He grafted. He's 8-time national champion. He's another one of the sleeper arm wrestlers that time forgot. But let me tell you, when everybody else was struggling to go against an Eastern European in a hook, this man was the only guy in the country doing it. Mr. Barry Knowles, the bandit. Come on, Barry, lad. And then we have another fella. I mean, Pepe Le Pew's got nothing on this guy. He's got the fringe, he's got the 19-inch biceps, and he cut himself down to 78 kilos. He's been on the circuit under the tutelage of these beautiful Scottish arm wrestlers for quite some time. But does he have what it takes to take out the bandit? We're going to bring up Mr. Brian Young. Come on, son. Hold that, Barry. Hold it close to your mouth. You know.
Right.
well, we're looking over, Barry, and I think you're going to lose.
Big fucker, innit? I'm in a world of shit.
Yeah. I think I might have stung you here. Yeah. No, but seriously, it's been a long time, Barry. It's been a long time. We see you mingling around that 63 kilo division, 65 kilo division for a long time. Further time's caught up. You've got kids. You've got a wife. No, but you've not.
Go home now.
Yeah, go home. But you've not been dedicated for quite some time. But this last 12 months, we Rob, you've been coaching a lot in the morning. You've really found something extra, found something special, and we're starting to see an old Barry, a guy who's super committed, and it's really good to see. You've rolled in. You've tried to get yourself heavy. You're 69 kilos, and this is a 78 kilo limit. Does that bother you at all?
Not really. I'm used to pulling people bigger. There's nobody obviously in our club anywhere near my weight, so the size doesn't really make too much bother. It's just he's fucking strong, isn't it? It's whether he's strong as he looks.
Yeah, but does that actually worry you, Barry? You've seen every shape, every size. Like I said, I mentioned a bit on the build-up that you're the actually only man that we've ever had in the UK at the time who could compete with the Russians and the Ukrainians and the Kazakhs and all that bullshit. You were the man flying the flag for the UK and Ireland. Does that shape bother you at all?
No, you've got to ignore the size and everything else, just what he does with it. Yeah, I have got a newfound sort of enthusiasm training with Rob, training with Murray. So, yeah, I feel as good as I can be.
And Brian, I'm going to pass that mic over to you. You got an opportunity to pull Barry. You jumped at it. You said, Mr. Nolles, I respect him. I've seen what he's done in the past. But, I'm the present, I'm the future, and I'm going to absolutely destroy the little English turt. That were your words, not mine.
I'm not sure that was my words. But, well, I took the match, and to be fair, I didn't know Barry and hadn't seen him. And then the more research I did, I was like, Christ, what am I getting into here? And I watched all those old videos of him, pulling all those foreign guys, and I was like, yeah, okay. The guy knows, he's been around the block, knows what he's doing, and clearly has all the experience. I'm finding videos on YouTube from him from like 20 years ago.
Can't find anything on you,
Yeah, that's about right. That's by design.
No, that was a bit mean, Barry.
I'll be honest, I've looked, but I think I found one match.
Yeah, there's very little. There's very little of me.
Did he win?
Yeah, it was an awful match, but yeah, I think you won.
That sounds a bit right.
Yeah.
It was ugly, but you won.
But you put it in. You're defending Scotland. You're defending the border. You look like you're built like a brick shithouse. To be fair, you're like a miniature wall. Are you going to bang straight in that hook? Are you going to just throw that little pencil arm geezer over the table?
See what he's got. I'm happy. Like, hook's fine with me. What's got hook? All good.
Well, we're going to find out in a few hours' time. I must be admit, I'm super excited. I'm very proud to have you here, but I'm also very proud to have my old pal here because I tell you now, promoters should never say this, but when you feel the power and the stamina and you start to go white and start draining on that table, Brian, you're in a world of shit. God bless
Thanks,
you.
Paul.
I can't help it, Brian. It's 30 years. Brian and you and Barry, come on. Oh. I've waited. Oh, gosh, Kieran. I think we've gone a bit funny here. I've waited a long time for that. I've waited a long time, I must admit. I'm very, very proud. And here's another one. Mr. Michael Jervis, please welcome him to the table. And Mr. Adam Bernett. Way up. Come on, Stevie. Oh, God. Fresh from smoking a reefer, though?
No, mate. No, not today.
Michael. So, this one is a Northern Area Championship bout. 78 kilo division. Both big, tall, 6'2", 6'3" arm wrestlers. Both known for having great top rolls. Both men aspiring champions. Not at that top level just yet, but you're on the belt journey. And whoever takes it is going to get the next crack at the guys like Jason Hill, Dom Crane, etc., etc. Michael, great performance over there in Venice, East versus West. You did phenomenal. Second place, a little bit robbed as well. It seemed to be. A couple of people got bad decisions there, and you were one of them. Yep. You must be very chuffed, and you're in good form.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
No, I just hold it there as well.
All right, fair one. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I've had some injuries for the past couple of years, but they've cleared up in the past couple of months, so I'm really happy about that. Right arm's feeling better than it has forever. So, yeah, just looking forward to seeing what I can do on the table.
The last time I brought you over to an Armgods event, it was in Manchester. And, well, let's be honest, they're still getting some Imodium because you went through them like diarrhea. You've been training very hard with Mr. David Bradford. That's one of your closest teammates. You've sort of developed a style similar. Is that something that we're probably going to see on offer today, or are you going to have something to surprise Adam?
Well, I had the injury I was talking about. I had bicep tendonitis, which forced me into different moves. So you might see something else on the table.
Now, I heard rumours. I know you're not a controversial man, but I did hear rumours that you said it was a mismatch. You've only took this because you're a stepping stone into the bigger pool with the bigger boys. Is that true, or is it false?
That's what I thought to start with, but then I started looking at Adam's videos on YouTube, and I saw him go through a few people that are pretty good, and found some respect for him.
Oh, he found some respect for you, Adam. Yeah, grab that.
Yeah, cheers, Mark, mate.
Hold it up a bit.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'll go anywhere. I can go anywhere now. Since we last pulled a while ago, yeah, I'm confident anywhere.
Yeah, you came over early and you was telling me that you pulled with Michael a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it didn't go your way. That's what you said.
No, I got
no?
the pin. I did get
did you get the pin?
Yeah,
oh, well, you didn't tell me that earlier.
We were both novices.
All right, was you?
Both novices, you know, it's just one of them. So I'm not expecting the same.
Hold it up a bit, your microphone.
Yeah, I'm not expecting
but
the same this time. So.
You said to me that I don't want to let you down, Paul, anymore, because you said, what's happening is I keep challenging these bigger boys and I keep losing. Today I'm going to do you proud. Today I'm going to do England proud. I'm going to knock one victory on for the team, and I don't care how it goes. Now he's stood in front of you like some big, giant, long-arm, freaky spider. Are you going to snap the legs of him?
Yeah, I'm going to smash him, mate.
Smash him to bits?
Straight through him, mate, yeah.
Yeah? What, like, boom?
Yeah, like Ali Akbar, boom.
Oh, God. Oh! If we see Ali Bernett, you might be in serious trouble.
That's fuel for the fire. That's fuel for the fire.
Yeah. Well, someone checking for a vest, please, because...
Oh, it's here.
Oh, God. Go on.
Yeah, no, that's all.
Is that it? Is that all you got to say? Any more words, Michael?
No, I'm interested myself. He's very similar to me.
Yeah, I think we've got pretty similar style, to be fair, Michael, so it'll be a good match.
Kind of like looking in a broken mirror or something. Yeah. But I'm just happy with the same weight. And
oh, did you weigh in at 78? Did
78.
you? Yeah. So I didn't think you were going to make it, to be fair.
No, the past couple of years I've lost. I used to be an 83 kilogram puller, and then
I did think, because I know I'm big in my class, and I looked at you, and I did think that there's no way he's at 78. Because obviously when you asked me what weight you wanted to do it at, and I thought, oh, it's meant to be at 78, and so yeah, I thought you might have been struggling, but yeah.
Similar that way, anyway. Yeah, but
I mean, this might not be age appropriate, but I'll just give each other a wang. Huh? How?
Give us our mics back. Ladies and gentlemen, Northern Area back, Mr. Michael Jervis and Adam Bernett. Oh, I tell you. Oh, right now. Let's bring this man to the table, the hardest working guy in the room, Mr. Rob Heaven, please. And his opponent, Beavis Robert Churnside. This is one I'm really excited to see. 12 months ago, we was over in Motherwell PAA event. You and Rob battling away all day long, man. Oh, multiple matches, 50-50, all the way. Unreal event. I thought, you know what, one day that's going to happen on an arm wrestling table under the Armgods red lights and banner. And today it happens. Robert, you're very, very excited. I come down about 4 weeks ago. We was doing some training, some interviews. You was doing some unbelievable lifts. Very, very impressed. And you did tell me that you was going to knock Skeletor over the other side of the table.
Yeah, he's pretty tall, isn't he? Yeah. But yeah, I've heard a lot about Rob. I've heard he's been making huge gains at your club under your instruction. And I know you've got all the good guys there. But I think he's not going to be strong enough. I think he's a little bit taller. I think we've got similar styles, top roll, outside, pronation. I know he's got a good hit. I saw him at Nationals just in November. He looked pretty good. But I would assume I would perform similar to that, so I reckon it'll be close.
And you've seen the videos of him. Every morning, actually, it's quite annoying. Me and Elliot go training, and Jay catches sometimes when he can be asked getting out of bed. And he leaves a stack of weights on the floor. You know, we have a rule in the gym, you've got to put your weights away. but there's about 45, 50 kilo on this rotational rising lift, but it's there, and we call it Rob's pal because he never puts it away. But each week it started to grow and grow and grow until Barry was actually stood on it 3 weeks ago. So I don't want to worry you about that. But we talk about this man being an artist worker. When I first met him, he come to the club. He's a pianoist. He can play guitar. He do all the multiple stuff. He's an artist in the music world. But he was strength level was like paper mache. That's where he was. He come to training. James Beach will vouch for me. And honestly, I thought, fucking hell, I've never felt a man as weak in my life. But the determination, the guile, the dedication, the courage is admirable. And I have never seen a man want something so much in all my life. And honestly, it almost brings tears to my eyes, how proud I am of him for what he's achieved. So I don't know 100% how this match is going to go, but I know that he isn't the man from 12 months ago, and the man today might just notch one up against the Scottish team. Rob, tell him.
No, I think I'm fucked. I might as well go home. No, in all seriousness, been looking forward to this match for a while. I've been training really hard for it. As you said, Paul, most mornings in early, good instruction, doing lots of drills. It went well for me at the Novice Nationals in November. I learned a lot from it, even from the wins and losses. And I watched you on matches. You had a few on the CSAL. So I've done my research. I feel quite confident for it. Yeah.
You seen any weaknesses in him?
No weaknesses as such. I just think I see him more as my big strengths. You know, where I should go, and I suppose it's having the confidence to know where to move depending on how Rob sets up on the table. Yeah.
Or would you say that's something that you've got now? It's, you know, if he sets up there, you're not panicking, you're not just a one-trick pony anymore. You've got multiple setups that you can use without panicking. You know, you're not going to worry about the referee bullying you.
Definitely, yeah, no doubt.
And Robert, how much time and effort have you put into doing your drills? How much time and effort have you done? You know, maybe in a few Armgods setups. You know, we close the thumbs, close the hands, and it's a go. Have you been practicing any of that? Have you got any? Obviously, I don't want you to give away your game plan, but you know, what have you been doing specially for this match?
Yeah, the rules are going to be important. Yeah, I was just chatting to James earlier about the rules, the ref's grip, kind of studying that a little bit because it will be important. Yeah, I've been training really hard in the gym, general strength, a lot of specifics. Been pulling as well with Enrico, Connor, Dylan, Dachi. A lot of top rolling, a lot of outside, a lot of straps. And I think if the match stops as well, I will win. Because I can adjust and I can tire his wrist out, hopefully. That's the plan.
Okay, guys, will you shake hands, please? Thank you very much. Talking about one hard worker coming to the table, we've got another leaps and bounds this year, making himself an absolute titan under the tutelage of Mr. James Wall. Please welcome Mr. Dane Culvin, please. All right, mate, okay. You tried to make yourself look as big as possible, yeah? Yeah.
I need it.
And his opponent is the man, the CSAL. He is an absolute... Hang on, sit down. I'm going to give you a build-up, son. You know, you deserve it. He's the man in Scotland who's been making all the waves to put it on unbelievable events for all these Scottish tours. Mr. Ivan Verenko. Yeah. The only guy, though, who sounds Swedish, I'm going to say, like, you're like spitting him when everyone hears, you know, Evander's Axlo. Do you know him from Sweden? Yeah. Okay, fair enough. And
I'm from the most Muslim country, can imagine.
Okay, well, put that near you and Ali Akbar, Bernett will get on well then.
Oh, yeah, best spells.
Tell you a story about that quick, sir. I'm in Turkey at European Championships, and this Turkish guy beat me on fouls. Like, I was actually murdering him, and he went, I like bad. You know, God is great. So I come back and showed him how cruel God could be. Put down the fist. So I'll just tell you a story about that. Not that it's got anything to do with it, but yeah, any road.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought you know. Dane, you put in the graft in. James Wall rings me up, walk it dog every morning, 7 o'clock. We always have a conversation. And you keep popping up. He keeps saying, listen, mate, Dane Culvin's no joke. He's 12 months already, maybe less than 12 months away from taking out David Bradford's right hand. I said, Mr. Wall, don't talk crap. He says, Paul, I'm telling you, he's an animal. Is it true? Go on, hold that, bud.
Yeah, it's definitely true. I would,
Hold there, Dane, lad.
oh, sorry.
Go on, put it in your mouth. We can't hear you.
I've just said it's true. I don't.
Oh, all right, okay. Well, he's certainly not giving you his etiquette skills, has he?
No, definitely not.
Okay, let's rephrase this. So, the phone call we had when I rung you up about XRP, right?
Yeah.
I said to you, Dane, how do you think you're going to get on? And you said, Paul, I don't care what anyone says, what anyone does. I'm going to squat him like a fly. I'm going to dislocate his elbow, turn his wrist, and put his finger up his arse. True or false?
True.
Yeah. Right. So what gives you that impression? Why can you do that to him?
Well, I've watched a few of your matches, and I thought, yeah, he's pretty strong in that hook. And then he went against Jake, and I thought, I ain't got no worry here. So, stopped training, chilled out.
Clearly ate a few pies.
Quite a few, yeah.
Right, well, I'm just give us that microphone, Dan, for a minute. Here. Sorry about that.
Well, I'm fucked then, aren't
Listen, Ivan, I come training with you the other week, and we did some videos with the guys, and you were throwing a 45 kilo over like that. You was even threatening his coach, Conor Zagotti. Do you remember?
Your script, Paul.
Yeah. No, but on a serious note, we've seen you have some bangers. We saw you at Nationals. We saw you at Elliot Eccles. It was quite a close match. You've gone there. I think you finished fifth. Yeah. You finished fifth, though. You got a good fifth place at Nationals. You put a good showing for your Scottish crowd and contingent. Do you see yourself at that level? Do you think that's where Dane is? Do you think he's knocking around that similar level, or is he just an also-ran and you're going to put him to the sword?
Well, I doubt it's true that he's close to David Bradford within a year or within 5 years. I think that's quite a gap. If he is, I'm totally screwed. I'm like, fucked. May as well replace me. But what I really think, he's going to find some awkward angles. I'm an awful puller. I'm not really a Kazakh-style puller. I've never done anything classic. So it's going to be ugly. And I'm probably going to win somehow. By miracle.
Yeah, I mean, well, we do like miracles. We do like miracles. You're very unorthodox. You talk about your style. We see you a lot in that sort of, Josh Davis type position. Very similar to a Josh Davis type division. Is that where you're going to try and bleed him dry? Do you think that if you can get that stop on him, he's doomed? Because, we see his top rolling. We saw him against Captain Caveman, Dylan Daybell. We saw him there when everyone thought that was close. He lost round one, and then he adjusted. He come out with some beautiful top rolls. He was pressing. He was hooking. He's a man in form. He did a great job at Nationals. Do you really think that you can burn him out? You can take all the skills that he's got, what he gets from James Wall?
I think he hasn't really encountered something like what I do on a table, like that dirty. So I reckon just because of his style.
Hang on, have you pulled Noah Burton?
No.
Oh, okay. He's about as dirty as you, yeah.
So, he's definitely a strong guy. Not denying that. I'm just saying, it's probably the difficult angles. The long pads, which benefit me massively, going to be a bad day for him.
Well, guys, we're going to find out soon. You're going to be match number 5 on the card. One that I'm extremely looking forward to. It's going to be a banger. Scotland, England, shake hands, guys. Thank you very, very much. Now, talk about cocky, talk about brash, talk about, someone who talks more shit than me. Mr. Jake Sterling, come on. Hey, pal, you okay? And his opponent is a multiple-time British champion. This guy's been all over the world. He's done the UK and Scotland proud. Please welcome Mr. Kieran Morrison Joy. This one, is exciting. I must admit, it's an exciting match. You're rolling in about 111, 112.
I think maybe, I don't know.
You told me up front the other day you was 111, so we'll stick with that, yeah. But no, you're rolling in big. We've seen you last time, a couple of times out there, 95 kilo beating Paul Waters. You've moved up the weights. You've been training hard with Otto. He says you're the strongest that you've ever been. Oh, yeah. But now you're facing possibly the trickiest style you've ever come across. I mean, Kieran Morrison has upset so many people in this room. I mean, James Wall, myself, David Bradford, he's done us all at some point in our career. And if he brings that form, do you really think that you've got what it takes?
Yeah, I think I will. To be honest, I've got a lot of respect for Kieran. To be honest, I've seen a lot of his stuff, and I know a lot of stuff he's done. So he's a good arm wrestler. I know he is. I've got respect for him in that. I can't really say anything bad about that. But I know exactly where I'm at right now in terms of strength. And I know how strong I am right now. And I think it's going to be a war or it's going to be a cat and mouse game. I think so. We'll see what happens on the day. We'll see what happens.
Kieran said to me on the phone the other day, because obviously you spoke to me and everyone rings me up. So he said to me, Paul, do you really think that a man who pulls an amateur division at East versus West can beat me? Yeah, listen, he rung me and he said, no man who pulls an amateur division can take me out. In fact, he was taking a piss, to be frank. He challenged your courage, he challenged your heart, he challenged your velocity into the stratosphere. He said that you're on easy pickings, and if you think that's what you're going to get with him, it's game over. What's your responding?
I think the only thing amateur about my arms right now is my left because of injury, but I can tell you right now, my right is far from amateur at the moment. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't get a chance to use my right arm at all because of those refs. So I'm not going to lie, I didn't get a chance to showcase it. But he'll fit it today. He's going to fit it today, I'll tell you right now. So, let's man win.
Kieran, you've been around the block once, twice, 3 times, my lady. You've come across all these young studs, keep coming up and challenging you. Has the old dog got what it takes to repel yet another one of these youngsters?
Yeah, well, an old dog can still bite. That's the way you got to look at it. The only thing that I've really got to worry about this guy is his mouth. No, so it's
and possibly a sharp, sharper.
Yeah, it might. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not taking him lightly. At the end of the day, I've been around the block so many times. I have pulled, bigger, more experienced pullers. But at the end of the day, you cannot underestimate your opponent. I've walked in as the smaller guy, I've walked in as the bigger guy, and I've lost in both positions. It doesn't matter the way that you go into the match, but I just need them to know that, I'm not taking you lightly, and you're not going to get any respect from me on the table. Afterwards, I will shake your hand, win or lose, but just know that my plan is going this way rather than that.
I hope that plan doesn't get foiled then, to be honest. I really hope it doesn't for you. It's actually a war. Because the last thing I'd want to do, to be honest, would be just to pin you straight off the bat. To be honest, I hope it goes into a war, and I hope we get stuck in it. To be honest, it's a good match.
So they are, but just remember, I've went more rounds.
That's fine. That's fine. But like you said, underestimate. You can't underestimate anyone.
No.
And I think when we do get the match, and you finally get to Phil, and you get in these positions, you're not going to be in a good way. I think you're going to have to knuckle down big time to get anything. To be honest.
Well, I'm just looking forward to it.
So am I. So am I. Definitely. Just need to grow a tash like him there, to be honest.
Well, guys, who do you think at home's going to win this match? I mean, who's going to win this one, lads? What about you? What are you saying? Guys, let's shake hands. Let's shake hands. Shake hands. Thanks, guys. Oh, dear. Well, match number 7 features a young man who started to train with us about 7 or 8 weeks ago. Please welcome Mr. Jake the Hatchet. But we have a hometown favourite in the room, and this guy, under the tutelage, you could say, of the Commonwealth champion, former Commonwealth champion and UK champion for now, Mr. Connor Sale, Enrique Tamasi, ladies and gents, Enrico Tamasi. Oh.
How you doing?
Good, thank you, Enrico. You?
Not bad.
Listen, he's young, he's brash, he's coming to the table there like Buddy Holly, young Buddy Holly.
Yep.
Looks a little bit camp.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Feel a spunk.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's not talk about that. No.
He's the one that mentioned it.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? In that group chat, no, there's been a lot of stuff going on in that group chat between you and Jake. It's been absolutely immense, to be fair. The build-up to it's been exciting. But we're here now. It's game day, Enrico. I saw you again with the Scottish guys a few weeks ago. You looked phenomenal in the gym. I mean, I even saw you when I walked in, sled pulling James Stewart and Brian Steedman. You was moving some serious weight. You've been working a lot on your explosive power. You've been working on gaining a position rather than just being knocked out of one. And it seems very sensible. You were showing me a training plan, how it's figuring it out. And I must say, it's extremely professional right now. You look good. You clearly feel good. You ready?
I'm ready. I've took this more serious than I have probably any other competition. I'm not drunk just now. Usually going out the night before, not taking it serious. But yeah, I formulated a plan specifically for Jake. I knew he was training with yourself at Club Torture. Obviously not taking him lightly now. So we'll see. He's looking a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be honest. So it might be difficult.
He's made good progress, I must admit. He's come down to us and he was a little bit withered. We put a bit of water on him. He's grown like a mushroom in the dark. But he's dedicated and he grafts. A little bit, wet behind the ears, but he promises to put on a show for England and the Armgods team. And Jake, you've heard a little bit of what Enrico's got to say. You ready to rumble?
I am. Just standing here, his hands are shaking. I can feel his nervous vibe. I feel, just fills me with confidence. And I can't wait. How many hours now, mate? 4 hours or whatever. Yeah. No, I can see his hands shaking, holding his mic. He looks a bit nervous. So, I feel very, very good.
I'm not scared of you, mate. Don't worry. I'm not scared of you.
You should be. You should be.
No.
That's your
Not
own
slightly. You're the least intimidating guy I've ever fucking met.
Okay. Just wait till the glasses come off. Wait till the
I'm not
glasses
scared of
come
you.
off.
Honestly, trust me.
Okay. All right.
You just get out of your fucking head, all right?
So, what do you see on Enrique? What do you see on Enrico? Sorry, right, I'll get it wrong. What do you see on Enrico? What you can think you can capitalise on? You've seen him in a few matches. You said to me he had a wrist like a floppy fish.
Yeah. I want to test that.
Oh, well, shout at me.
I'm going to test that. I think I might crack your wrist.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I
I've
might
heard
take
a
your
lot of
trousers down.
Paul, not yet. Paul's been talking a lot of shit about me, bigging you up, saying I've got fucking, was it candle wax wrist?
A little girl's wrist.
I've been playing that over and over in my head every night. So we'll see. Maybe I like going inside, but I might just fucking crack you.
Yeah.
Just for the fun of it.
Okay.
When I defend myself in this, I said it was like a melted candle.
Yeah.
Right, and only because I was a bit worried. I thought it might be solid at the start, but it's going to break after the go. So that's what I meant by
We'll
that
see.
one.
No, all seriousness, I think it'll be a good match.
I do as well.
Yeah,
I do.
Looking forward to it.
Enrico, you've got quite a few people here from the local area, a few fans and stuff like that, family members. Do you feel any pressure being a hometown boy?
No, not really.
None whatsoever?
Nah. It feels good for once instead of travelling 6-7 hours down to a competition, having to get digs the night before. There's no pressure now.
We just roll.
I fucking woke up at 11 o'clock today, rolled out of bed, got my stuff on, and that's me here. So, no pressure. Nah.
Well, guys, I know I'm certainly looking forward to it, and I think everybody else is. We shake hands? Yeah. Enrico and Mr. Jake Hatcher, thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know. That one's going to be a tough one. It's going to... James Beach has got his work cut out. Hi, Marcus. You all right, son? So, we move off to match number 9, and this is a UK and Ireland Championship. And I'm going to bring up, first of all, the former 2022 left-arm world champion, multiple-time British champion. This young man is an animal. He trains himself now in the assassin team, and he will come and do a job on Connoisseur, I promise you tonight. Mr. Tom Mitchell, the postman, Mr. Tommy Mitchell. How you doing? All right. Yeah. And then we have the C-U-N-T, not see you next Tuesday, the cunt. And this man is a former Commonwealth champion. He is the UK champion, and we've seen him in some of the most historic battles ever on an Armgods table, and I'm sure tonight he's going to put on another epic performance. Mr. Connor Sale, please. Well, Tom, I'm going to start with you, bud. I'm going to start with you. You two have never really faced each other right-handed. You've never really gone down there and put it on the line. He's always seemed to avoid you, is what you told me. You and Alexander Meerkat, the Alexander Bilboko, whatever they call him nowadays. You said he's avoided me. He's scared of me. He wants none of the postman because I'm going to post his letter straight up his arse when I pin him into the pad. Tom, is that what we're going to see tonight over the best of 7?
Yeah, so we did pull about... Is it still working?
Yeah, I'm just over this here, but yeah, don't worry.
We pulled about 4 years ago, or 4 years, in a super match, and we know how that went.
How did it go, Tom? Do you tell me?
Well, there's a video on YouTube, just watch that, you'll see. And then, since then, we've just been battling out each other comps. He's got some pins on me, I've got some on him, and this is where it's led to.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm absolutely buzzing because I know that, you know, Connor said to me just a few weeks ago, he said, listen, I'm telling you, when I beat Tom Wilson, I flung him around like a small child. He's got nothing for me, that fella. He had nothing. And we all know how strong Tom Wilson is. Tom Wilson's a beast. But you said Tom Mitchell is going to get the same treatment. Connor, you're going to start a new job on Monday. You're going missing for 6 months. But is Tom Mitchell's risk going into the pad for the next 6 months?
Yep, I think my game plan for Tom Wilson kind of worked to my advantage. With Tom Mitchell, it's a bit different, but maybe a bit of a longer match, kind of the same result.
Which is?
Say 4-2.
Oh, so you're going to let him have 2?
I'm gonna let him have 2, and then yeah, we'll see.
What, the first 2? The first 2 are?
Oh yeah.
Stamina. Everyone knows you've got it. You're like an Ethiopian steeplechaser. It's there. It's live. It's in the record books. You're going to try and get the joint on him. You're going to try and burn his muscle out.
I mean, I'm not underestimating Tom's shoulder game. I know that he's got it, and he can probably do the same to me that I want to do to him. So I've got a couple of little pieces specifically for Tom today, and hope they work.
Tom, not looking past this match, but for the winner, they're getting a shot at a world title match because I think it's time that one of you get the opportunity. Rather, you get the pick on the left or the right after you win this match. I've already promised you that. And Connor Sale, we're looking at Matej Schult, Hellboy. If that match is available, that's who we're looking for you if you come victorious in this matchup. So I must say, ladies and gents, I am super excited on watching this match and the outcome of this match. I want to wish you both all the best because I really, really am excited and I'm very proud and privileged to have you here. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Connor. Well, match number 10 will feature 2 guys we saw earlier in match number 1, which is Mr. Murray Whitehead and Mr. Sean Patterson. We're not going to bring them back up again because we know their thoughts. Sean thinks he's going to win. Murray thinks he's going to win. And it's going to be an absolute banger. And it opens the show with the Commonwealth Left Arm Championship match. First round. I mean, oh my goodness. It's going to be immense. Now we move on to probably an extra tough match. No one really wants to comment on it. No one really wants to argue with any of them. We get underpant videos from this man every day with masks, wrist curling videos, pronation videos. We get pronation videos from this man. But, you know, I just want to speak about one guy first, Otto. Okay, so this guy said to me 2.5 years ago, he said, Paul, he says, when I lost to Josh Davis, I was injured. I need some time to recover, but I promise you I'll come back. I said, Otto, 100%, no problem. Take your time. He took a few losses. Everyone started to doubt him. But he did one thing. He kept turning up, and then he kept winning. And he took out Beach. He's took out, what's he called? Jan Baldy, Neil Cass. He's took out Alexander. He took out Murray Whitehead, a guy who we're going to see featuring on later on. And he kept winning. And in such that he got the Armgods Gold Cup. So I'm very proud to get Otto up here. Come on, Otto Fogelmanis. Come up. I've got a soft spot for this man due to the fact that when the chips were down, he put it in and he came back. But then about 6 months ago, I come to Scotland with Elliot Eccles during his match, and there was a random kid I'd not really seen much of, and he said, "Can I go on side table with you, Paul?" Yeah, there weren't much side table pulling, because all they did is flopped my wrist back, which has not happened for a very long time, and just kept throwing me arms at pad. I thought, who the fucking hell's this? And he's just like stood there like that in his accent. I watch cars for a living. And I'm like, freaking fucking hell, who they brought? Like, he's a piss take. He likes a good laugh. He's good. He's good fun. And then I went and trained with him again, thinking, okay, I might have been weak that day. And then he did the same again. And, well, Mr. Dachi Pudarati, come on, son. I spoke very highly about you, Dachi. I'm going to start with Dachi Otto on this one. Okay. I spoke very highly of you. I've told you about him, James Wall. Told James Beach about you. I've told multiple people about you. You've got an horrendous, terrible style. I think Kieran Morrison still thinks he beats you and David. But other than that, there's not many people who can beat you in these parts. You're dedicated. You've got the best strength coach in the world. Do you want to give him a shout out?
Yeah, Jamie Snedden. Where's the camera? Right there. Yeah. Jamie Snedden, everyone.
Yeah, your best strength coach.
Yes, sir.
Dachi, you're a bit of an unknown, but you keep bothering me saying, I want Ruben Hughes, I want James Wall, I want this. I said, but you're not beating anyone yet. And then you start throwing me around like a small child.
Match for the belt.
Yeah, you're throwing Elliot Eccles around like a girl, Roman around like a girl, Alexander around like a girl. So we had to bring the man of the moment, Otto Fogelmanis. How'd you beat him? Go on, tell me.
I'll crack your wrist. That's a fact. I think you're full of shit. Because you say you pin Bogdan, you pin James Wall. I think that's a load of shit. If you did that, you would be on East versus West or something like that.
Hang on, East versus West. We've got people. Bogdan's our world champion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And he wins.
Yeah, he would be the world champion then.
Yeah.
So anyone who wins Wall in the sparring is a world champion?
No, it should be on his level then.
Or you're just sorry?
Talk a bit louder. Put it in your mouth.
Sparring doesn't matter, buddy. Real game is going to happen tonight here. And then you will see that all the sparring doesn't matter.
Yes.
Because it's going to be 3-0. I'm going to hug you, and you're going to level
3-0, and then I'll go 4-3.
No.
It's 4 rounds, buddy. For the belt.
Best of 7.
Oh, he doesn't know! He's so fucked. Oh, you buddy, you're done.
Okay,
you are so done.
Okay.
No, listen, I know you're strong. I know you're strong. If you cut me in,
if you think you're gonna get me in emotions, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna lose even harder.
Right.
Because at the moment I'm just gonna beat you. If you're gonna make me angry, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Why do you want to fight me? Why would you want to fight me?
Because you talk too much.
Well, that's fine. We're just talking. You can talk back, buddy.
So you don't talk to me. I don't like it. I don't like it.
But we have a match.
I don't like you talk too much. That's it. That's my side. I just tell it straight away. I tell it many times. You know it.
Okay. I'm not scared of you. You know that, right?
No, I'm not scared as well.
Okay, good.
Anyone who is here is not scared because we are. That's sport we love.
Yeah, and I'm not here to fight either. I'm here to arm myself and shit talk a lot.
You
so
started
I'll
to
shit
say
talk.
you are so fucked. You just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
so
also called me an idiot over a voice note. So.
Yeah, that was beginning because you started from the left leg. You know,
right. Anyways,
give me this mic a minute.
I
okay, so at the beginning we saw some shit going on, right? I'll just tell the people then. They went to the group chat. They disliked each other. They both come out of it. That's just how it happened. They made friends. I know they're going to fall out again, and I can't wait to see it because I'll tell you now. Someone's hand and wrist is getting pinned on this table. I don't know whose hand and wrist it's going to be. So let's keep it into the match. But what's the secret to beating him? You think you can cup him in and smash him to the pad, Mr. Otto Fogelmanis?
I don't need any secrets. I'm training hard exactly for this match. So you will see it tonight. He don't have any chances to move me. That's the for sure, 100%.
No chances to move him.
I think if you cup me in, yes, I'm in deep trouble. You'll pin me. But you need to get that cup in. If you don't, then your wrist is going back. And I think I've got a secret vector that you don't have to beat you.
Can you tell me the secret vector? I'm interested in this.
Oh, you'll see it. You'll see it. It's the one that takes his wrist.
David, you've been around a long time. Do you think he cracks Otto's wrist?
I think he can. I think he can crack his wrist.
Oh, and what about you, James Wall? Do you think he can crack his wrist? No, I don't think he's going to crack his wrist. Oh, so, ladies and gentlemen, what at home do you think they're going to crack each other's wrist? Can we get an handshake, guys, before the match or not? Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh, guys. No, you don't get this anywhere else. Oh. Well, all I'll say is I'm looking forward to that match. James Beats, where are you, son? Come here a minute, because we're just going to bring the referee up. Oh, well, we don't have a referee. That's for fucking pussies. We have enforcers. But I don't think you'll be able to enforce that match, so I might have to replace you with Dan Earthquake.
That's fine.
We spoke about a few matches, and you thought there's going to be some troublemakers. Is that one match that you think is going to be a trouble?
Yeah, it's going to be massive trouble. Same as any match with Jake Starling in. That frizzy-haired twat over there.
Frizzy-haired twat?
He's a nightmare. The only match I'm looking forward to is Mantis and James Stewart, because the gentlemen, the Giants, they take a fair grip and we're off.
Well, what about the next match I'm going to bring up? Which we're not going to say yet, but it's going to be obviously Mr. James Wall and, where is he? Mr. David Bradford. Do you think that one's going to be easy for it set up?
I don't think they're going to be as bad as they have been in the past.
Marcus, go and sort that bastard out, will you?
No, I think they'll be all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, well, let me bring them up. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me bring to the table the challenger. This guy is, well, it's very strange to call him a challenger because he's a multiple six-time British champion. He is a former independence champion. He's probably the strongest man in Scotland for the last 15 years. Mr. David Bradford, the Dragon, David Bradford. And his opponent is the one and only 95-kilo king, not just on the left, but on the right as well. But this is all about the left arm. People I spoke to have gone ways and froze, and they're going, Bradford wins, Wall wins, Bradford wins, Wall wins. But we're going to find out, because I'm going to bring him up, and I'm sure he's got a few sharp words off that Silver Cavalier tongue. Mr. Brick Wall, James Wall, please bring him onto the table.
Hey, pal, you okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, man. I am now, because I tell you what, I am fucking excited about this one. David, plain and simple, does that wrist go to that pad?
That wrist is definitely going to that pad. No, I've got to give respect to James. We've been back and forth for a long time, known each other for a long time, we pulled each other for a long time. I've got massive respect for you, what you've done, what you accomplished. But left arm's mine. Right arm's yours at the moment, but left arm's mine.
We just heard the words that he's going to pin you, he's going to take your heart, he's going to take your soul, he's going to take the wrist. I've had a lot of people say this to you, James Wall. A lot of people from around the world, but they just don't seem to be able to do it. Is David the man who can?
If there's one man that can do it, it could be David. You never know. But that said, you know, my left is pretty dangerous, and one of the reasons it's dangerous is because I'm quite relaxed on it. I don't feel a lot of pressure on the left. But I've also got to be careful, because I think if I relax too much, then I'm going to underestimate him. And that's one thing you cannot do with this man. He is fluid, technical genius at that table. And I have got to, you know, I've got to change my game plan a little bit. That was the plan when I found out about the match. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a great match. I really do. But I also think I can hook him. And I don't think David's ever been hooked. Have you ever been hooked?
It's a struggle to hook my left.
I know. Yeah,
I've seen Gary Ricketts try. I've seen Carl Hutchinson try.
Well,
never succeeded.
Well, I'm going to be the first man to hook him.
Yeah, good. I'm excited to see it. I mean, James's speed he's got one speed, he's very quick. So that is something I'm obviously very conscious of. I'm not an attacking puller. James is very attacking puller, but our styles are totally different. So yeah, I mean, it could go either way. Really can.
Yeah. You called him a fluid technical genius. You speak very highly of him.
Absolutely,
If he's a fluid technical genius, but yet you're going to out-arm wrestle him, what does that make you?
More determined. I think my heart's a bit bigger with this. I think I want it a little bit more right now. And, you know, you've often said my endurance is really good. I'll be honest, mate, it's not. It's just pure determination. I'll break my arm to win this match. Simple as that.
We had a discussion. We said, as further time caught up with him, wife, kids, family time, we know how it is. Do you think that's took a step away from him, from what he used to be?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, has it? It may have, but I think it may have a little bit, you know, it might have dipped a little bit, but I think having that family has maybe given him a huge spark as well, knowing that they're, you know, behind him, watching him as well, and I think that's probably given him even more determination. And, you know, I know he wants this belt, you know. Greg got battered, didn't he, a couple of years ago?
Well, Greg used to be a former teammate of David's.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and now it only does his reside at Armwas, tickling Neil's nuts. Because that's what belt he challenges for. You know, real men are at Armgods. Oh. Sorry, I'm only... No, but you've taken out his training partner, Greg Foster. You took the belt off him. There's no way he's sending it back to them Welshes here.
No, I'm not going to send it back easily, put it that way. And I know this match is going to be a lot fucking harder than that Greg match. Like, that was just speed and power against Greg. This is a different ball game. You know, different ball game.
David, are we seeing a resurgence? We saw you against Mateusz Matuszak, British number 2. You slapped him around like he was a naughty red-headed stepchild. I mean, he went on crying because he couldn't believe how vicious, mean and nasty you were. Are we seeing the old David Bradford, the Gary Rickett batterer, the Carl Hutchinson top roller? You know, are we seeing this David Bradford, the one who slayed all the people in the UK? Is this guy back just for this one special evening?
I think so. I want this a lot. And like we were talking about earlier on, you know, the family and life came first, still comes first. Whereas arm wrestling was number 1 for me for a long time. But I've got that fire, and like you said, I have got that other edge of having that and making them proud. So yeah, I think I can get back, or if not get back, I am back on the left arm like I was.
Well, I can't wait to see it. Guys, let's shake hands and get ready for this match very soon. Well, we only have one match left to talk about. And this one is another one that I'm super excited. It's for the Super Heavyweight Commonwealth Championship, the Super Heavyweight UK and Ireland Championship. This guy has been mingling around for some time, never really lived up to his potential. But then he started to knuckle down. He wanted to make his family proud, his sister proud, and more importantly, himself proud. I've convinced him to be English. Now he's given away his Lithuanian heritage. He's now a proud Englishman. But he's also the 115 kilo European champion, 115 kilo UK and Ireland champion, and the British super heavyweight champion, Mr. Mantis Denuskas. And then we have this man, hailing from Falkirk, Scotland. He comes to you at 6'7", weighing 157.4 kilograms. That's what we're going to be shouting out this evening. I'll leave the bicep size and the forearm size away, because if we see a resurgence of this Commonwealth champion, of this UK champion, he may be possibly the only guy that can slay the Englishman, Mr. James Stewart, the Claymore. Oh. Well, The only man I know in the room who's not scared of Mantis's middle finger because the women have left the building. They're absolutely terrified. Oh, gosh. Oh. Mantis, I'm going to start with you being the challenger, my friend. Just don't lose it in your thumb. Oh, yeah. Every time I mention this, Mantis, you always say, because I've got baby hands and you've got real hands.
Exactly.
Is the hand going to be the difference this evening? Whereas you can control the giant Scot and put him into the pad. How's the road to the victory look to you?
It's going to be exactly the same like for the last 2 years, you know.
Which is?
Which is going just only one way.
Which is?
And pinning everyone.
Oh.
I told you 2 years ago, well, I'm going to make, problems for everyone. And I think I already proved. I'm still going to prove. And I say left is mine. Doesn't matter who's going to stand in front of me. It's going to be mine. And this year is going to be another challenge for myself, which I'm going to start after this competition. I'm going to prove my right is going to be the same like my left. Yeah. Mindaugas is on the list. All the top guys is on the list. But they're going to be, game over for them.
It's going to be game over for every single one of them.
Yes.
Now, we know that these...
I really, enjoying this, really love. Yeah.
Well, we know these belts won't fit around this guy's waist. Not because he's fat, but because he's built like an absolute brick shithouse. 6'7", 152.6 kilograms.
It doesn't make any difference.
It make no difference. No. Where do you see the weak spot? Where are you going to target? Where's the weakness in the armor? What's coming?
You need to wake up. Before we start, I hope so. Like you say, we're going to see that James Stewart, what most people want to see to make this show better.
Well, James, you've heard what Mantis has got to say. He wants to challenge Mindaugas. He wants to challenge everybody in the country. He's the dominant force now. No one can beat him. We've seen him taking on the likes of James Wall and James Beaches and Otto Fogelmanis, all the lighter guys. But can he chop down the big Claymore?
Well, a couple of years ago when I went to Canada, everyone, even most of the Scottish people, said I was a no-show. It wasn't a challenge, and all showed what I did there. Same thing with Dean. People had me out, going against the IFA World Champion. I did the business. I might not be the most technical arm wrestler, or even the most handsome, but these things are, you just have to do what God gave you. He's gave me a gift, and it would be an absolute waste not to show the world what the Lord's given me. So, if I've got him on my side, and who can be against me, really? And win or lose, I'm only 32, so I've got 10 years of arm wrestling ahead of me. The sky's the limit, and I'm here to just look back on this good memory, and I'm sure I will with on this in my own town. I shut down that street, past all the barber shops, the vape shops, so, had to chuck Jake out one of the Turkish barber shops today now.
Yeah. I mean, but is it true you had to throw Jay Catcher out to the brothel?
I got closed down weeks ago. I made sure of that. But all seriousness, Mantis has got a all right saying these things. He's been the man. At Nationals he did the business. And I always believe in respecting your opponent. So tonight, the last event, I'll make sure that what he wants, he'll get the best version of me.
Well, he said he wants the pork chop, battering, eating, spitting, chewing James Stewart, the one Devon Lorrat stirred at and shit his pants and ran away. He's faced bullets, bombs and missiles, and he ran away from James Stewart. AJ, been in a cage. He slapped you. He never slapped you again. You strangled him and he ran away. I mean, he picked James Wall and me like a rag doll. Do you remember, James? So goes around like a rag doll. Is that what you're going to do to Mantis? Are you going to shake him like a dog on a bone?
Well, to get in that mindset, it takes a lot of emotion, as you know, Paul. But you also have to be focused. Like Matt said, you have to have your wits about you. Arm wrestling isn't just a conventional powerlifting meet where you just get behind a bar and you press. You really need to be a good character, energy, adrenaline high. This sport's not just for dumb weightlifters. You've got to be smart as well. You've got to have enthusiasm, and it's something that arm wrestling's looked down upon. It's like a pub sport, but I hope tonight we can change that.
Well, Mantis, I'm going to bring you back in for the few final words. There's 2 belts sat there tonight. Did he go back down the M6, down the south end, or did he stay in Falkirk?
You know, when he won the first time, when he against me, I said, you can keep it for a moment, but it should come back to me. I think today is going to happen. He's got too long.
Gentlemen, let's shake hands. Give him a big round of applause. Well, that concludes the press conference. Ladies and gentlemen, the matches will go live. First match tonight is a Commonwealth Championship bout between Sean Patterson, Murray Whitehead. On the left arm, we go to war at 6 p.m. If you still want to be here, there's tickets left. 5 p.m. the doors will open. And for you watching at home, you can get it on www.armgods.com. Don't be shy. Get a subscription. Do not be mean and snidey and tight, because we do want your money. It's going to a great cause. And ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud to say that we have made a difference because of that. So each and every one of you, we will see you tonight. And you at home, oh!